When she was more like a beauty queen.
Nice.
Wow, this is neat.
Nice.
This is really cool.
I mean, if you just want to take the stage and just, do you have
Coming
dance
to the
moves to go with
stage.
that?
Yeah, well, I told them that I wanted to have some Bob Marley, but they said Michael Jackson instead, so we're good to go with that. It's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Now, before we begin, can I give some shout-outs?
Of
Yeah,
course.
why not? You're the first one to ask.
Mom and Dad at home. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. My girl, Christy. Thanks for coming out. And Cora, Mateo, and Trey, my little ones.
Nice.
Say, hey, Daddy, y'all need to go home to go to bed now. So, yeah, let's go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well
very
done.
cool.
How y'all
Watching.
doing?
What's that?
How are y'all doing?
Oh, good.
Y'all doing good?
Good, man. Yeah, we're doing good.
Doing all right.
Having a
We're
fun time. Enjoying, sitting here with some of our best friends talking politics.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Your friends are my friends.
That's right. That's right.
So, Felix, you're a teacher.
I are
Roosevelt Middle School.
Roosevelt Middle
7th
School.
grade language arts.
So more like 6th, 7th, and 8th student council. Ooh. And yeah, so I do student council leadership stuff. But
All
yeah,
right.
I've been at Roosevelt for 9 years now. I love it.
Friend of, how long have you been a teacher?
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, a long time. All this grade comes from teaching.
I was going to say, so what has your experience been as a teacher in Oklahoma the last 9 years? What's that been like?
It's been pretty good. I'm not going to complain. Oklahoma City Public Schools is a really good district. They've got a lot of challenges as the best and largest district in the state, but they got a lot of innovative teachers. We get a lot of freedom to do what we want in the classroom, and I love that I get a chance to interact with the best students at Roosevelt Middle School on a daily basis. I am getting tired of teaching because, like I say, it pays the bills, but it doesn't pay vacations. So,
Sure.
So that's one thing that I wish we could get right in Oklahoma, just honoring and valuing education more. But that's not why we get into it. We don't get in for the money. We get in for the difference we can make. So that's why I love what I do.
So education has been such a lightning rod issue this year.
As it should be.
Did you participate in the walkout?
Yeah. So I live on the east side of Oklahoma City. So yeah, it was not hard for me to get to the walkout. I went every day we had to walk out, and I live close enough to the Capitol where I could ride my bike and keep it green. So it was cool. The first day of the walkout, I brought some of my students to the Capitol because I didn't know if they were going to extend past that Monday. So I wanted to make sure that they had a chance to come by and check out the walkout, see firsthand. Such a historical event because not every day in Oklahoma do you have 20,000 teachers come to the Capitol to participate.
This is very true.
It was really cool. So, but I got there every day, and one day I was like the first person there. So the whole myth about black people being late, not that day. I was the first person there, and I had a really great time. And then we actually had some follow-up meetings at our school with the legislator. Mentioned John Eccles.
Right.
He came to our school and visited with our teachers and whatnot. So it was really good to see the teachers stay involved and engaged after the walkout.
Right. So you live on the east side and you teach on the southwest side.
I teach on the south side, work on the east side, but I live in Oklahoma City.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
And your school is in Representative Eccles' district, is that right?
Yeah, so Representative Eccles is, we're on the eastern part of his district. Yeah, so Western Heights is in the main school district in his representative district, but Roosevelt Middle School is parts of that, and some of our students do live in his district. Yeah.
Now, you've been interested in like kind of politics and government and politically engaged and active for a while, right? Like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, who hasn't? I mean, one cool thing I've learned since I've taught is that it's not about what you teach today, it's the lessons that you teach today that get enacted tomorrow. Right. So this has been the first year where a lot of my former students have had a chance to vote. So how many of you guys out there, was this your first time voting? Any first time voters out there? Get one.
We see
right
at least
on.
a couple.
Get that girl a drink.
Good
on
for
my
you.
tab. Get us some water.
Yeah,
Get us some
dude.
water.
Can we get an applause for the first time voters
first-time
out there?
voters.
All right, there we go.
First time voters. So, yeah, I teach in the South Side where you have a large Hispanic population, and a lot of the Hispanics, we don't get a lot of chance to get them out there educated. So that's one of the things I want to do is, make sure that they know that they have a right to the ballot, that they have a responsibility to come out there and vote. And, as a teacher, to see my former students out there and engaged, Somos Mas. I went to that thing they had a couple weeks back to talk about getting more parents and Hispanic students and the Hispanic community more involved and engaged in the elections. That's what we got to do in Oklahoma and throughout the country as well. So whenever we can enlarge the electorate and educate the electorate that's enlarged as well, that is a great thing for Oklahoma. So when I saw like Angie Salcedo, one of my former students out there voting, and I have a former student who is undocumented, Juan Trujillo, today I voted for him. So today my vote was for Juan, and I would encourage anybody out there next time to find somebody who can't vote and vote on their behalf. So yeah.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. South side, yeah. I see y'all, Jorge, right there, Brenda. This is South Bend right there. It's the first couple of the South side. It's the president, the first lady, and it's the first kids right there. I see y'all out there. I see y'all. We know people.
No
few people. I know y'all.
That's right.
That's why I'm here.
That's right. So you teach 6th, 7th, 8th, mostly 7th. Is it English stuff, or do you just
I
do
teach
student
everybody.
council?
Just
everybody?
about. Yeah, everybody.
Whoever walks in your room, you teach them.
You want to? Actually, that's how I got my dog. I have a new dog at the house.
Yeah.
And he just walked in my classroom. So I have a new dog, but yeah.
Man,
anybody.
I did not have dogs in my classrooms, but that would be a way better experience.
Exactly.
So,
Dude,
but what's the funniest thing that a 7th grader or 6th, 8th has said to you in your 9 years of teaching?
The funniest thing, you would say that, ask me that. Oh, wow.
Because I remember being 13, and it's a weird time.
You know, I can't tell you the funniest thing that they've done, but I can tell you the some funniest thing I've done to a 7th grader in class. So,
yes.
You know we don't have corporal punishment anymore. We can't whoop kids or nothing like that. You can't do that. But you can fart around them. So I have wandered in the vicinity of a student who was acting poorly in class. And I bent over and I let one go. I crop dusted the student, basically. I crop dusted the student.
That is
and
outstanding.
then I walked away silently and stealthily from that student, and he turned and blamed the student behind him, which is fine. Because I'm like, I just farted in your face because you don't want to come to class on time and do your work. So, I mean, no, but the kids are great. I mean, they get a bad rap because I think Oklahoma City, we've got a lot of work to do. But we already have the greatest kids in Oklahoma City, I think. So I'm glad we have Mayor Hope.
Beautiful.
We got some new school board members. We got a new city council to keep everything going forward. So I'm excited to teach. It's just a hard thing to do because, like I said, we don't get paid nearly enough to do what it is that we do.
Sure. Are there any particular races that you are like keeping an eye on tonight? Anything that's piqued your interest? Like what do you want to see out of election night?
First of all, I want to see Beto win. Come on, Beto. That'd be cool. Beto, you know, had that blue wave come north, but I don't know. Actually, it's not about color R&D. It's about getting out the vote, honestly. But I like that. Like we talked about earlier, we have a lot of women running.
Sure.
I got to vote for, Nikki Nice was on the city council, so I live in her ward, Ward 7, and I got a chance to come out and vote for her. And I know we also had a lot of state questions on the ballot.
Yes.
So not really anything I was looking more forward to we had the day off. So I was like kind of looking more forward to sleeping in than anything. I woke up at 11:30 this morning and I was like, what am I gonna do now? Guess I'll go eat some barbecue and take another nap. And so that's what happened. Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Hey man, Felix, I thank you so much for coming out tonight, for being on the show, for talking with us, and you know what? Thanks for being a teacher.
Oh man, thank you.
And
Thanks.
yeah,
Is there a doctor in the house? Thanks for being a doctor, man.
it's whatever.
How about this? We'll trade paychecks one day, one time. You want to trade paychecks?
I don't want to trade jobs.
Okay, that's fine. Well, you didn't say no paychecks, so it's fine. Hey man, y'all, good job, Oklahoma City. Y'all look beautiful, and y'all have a fun time tonight enjoying these results. And no matter what happens, we all got to get together and fix
right.
this and keep working together.
That's
That's
right.
what all matters.
That's
Thank
right.
y'all very much.